every time you're on a golf course and every time you practice with a full swing, is we need to look at how the lie is affected. So what do we have going on here?
It looks a little jumpy. It looks like the ball's, sitting up a little bit.
And the grain's kind of going down with, with it, And what's it doing, where's the orientation of your feet? Is it below it, above it? Where's the ball?
It looks like it might be slightly below my feet, just the way the grass is kind of growing, but pretty flat.
Okay.
To me.
Okay. So you don't have to do too much of an adjustment. But the other thing, when you see that ball is sitting up in there, we know that we can actually have our feet a little more level, and we don't have to make this swing where we have to go attack down on the ball.
Yeah.
Crazy. We don't have to go with it. So we've gone through that. Let's see what you got here. Okay, so we've been hitting a few shots and we see that we've got to change a few things in the beginning of the swing, right? So one of the most important things to change in our in-swing, or pre-swing, is to actually make sure that we are bending our knees and that our stance gets open. And the reason we bend our knees is so our hands drop. Our hands drop because when you set this club face down and go to the top of your club, okay? Now open this up. When you go to make this swing down, what happens here? The toe enters the ground, right? Now when you choke down and bend your knees and make the same motion, right? The whole sole is hitting the base of it. And that's the reason you hit those chunk shots sometimes. That toe gets in there, especially when it
starts to dig.
Right.
Sure.
So make sure on that before you start, we got our knees there. Good. Right, what happened there?
I felt I felt a little quick and I felt a little scoopy. I felt myself get behind it. The setup all felt good and the divot felt good, but it was just really fat.
So go back to where you were. Something that's important with bunker shots, and especially when you hit these uphill shots, is we need our weight and our head to move forward, right? That way it moves that weight there. Now keep those knees bent and make the same swing. Let's work on the touch. But you see how easy that is?
Yeah.
We're talking every single shot you can hit is going to be on the green, as opposed to having one chunk there and having one go super long. Got him. So, pretty hectic swing there, to say the least. A little drop kick. We're struggling getting our weight through the ball and getting everything with it. So the first part was how our arms are attached when we're thinking about a quick swing. Okay? That's the only thing I want you to do, is get those arms attached like we were working on with our swing. Now next we have to assess our lie here. So we determine the shot. We're 280 yards away and we just want to have a wedge in our hand. How far do you want to have?
110, in between 100 and 115.
So you want to hit about a 160-yard shot, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe you could even get away with hitting a 150-yard shot. And I say that because now we've got to look at this live. We've got the grain growing down with this, and we're downwind, and it's a firm surface, right? So we can maybe hit a 150, 160-yard shot.
For sure.
So we need to ensure good contact with this lie as well. The ball's on a bit of an upslope.
Yeah.
So the ball's going to go a little bit farther back in our stance.
Yeah.
So I want you to go through all that real fast in the practice swing. Ball low back. Connect those hands. Let her go. Okay? And you're out of there.
Yeah. Got through.
Making pretty good shot to me.
Yeah.